texter hopeful that he might be among those who can come late. Ryan O'Reilly with a rolling puck, plays it back to center ice. Picked up by Tyson Barrie, who fires it down to the check zone. Here's Scheifele on it now. Scheifele centers it, O'Reilly, a chance, scores! Scheifele centers, O'Reilly pokes it home, and Canada's got a 1-0 lead. Bangs it back to Matheson. In for Skinner, walks it and shoots, blocked by Gudas. Now Simmons digs it free, Skinner back with it, centers it, goes right back to the point to Giroux. Claude Giroux, a wrist shot goes high and wide, bounces down to Skinner. Feeds it back to Matheson. Long shot, score! Deflected in front, and Canada got a 2-0 lead on the power play goal.
Not sure if this is Brayden Schenn that gets a stick on it.
On. Now picked up by Giroux. Lead pass, finds Konecny in with Marner. Konecny works in, one-handed stick, fights off Kempny. Marner comes in to help out as well. Now a centering pass and a quick chance for Barrie. Shoots, score! Tyson Barrie drifts up to the point, snaps it home, and Canada's got a 2-goal lead back. And another sweet feed from that kid line.
Some not so great moments. He stopped a breakaway, made a couple of really difficult saves, and then that third goal, which really took the air out of the Czech comeback. I mean, he's got to make that save.
Came across, made a great save on a one-timer. Now Skinner with the empty net, flips it ahead, and scores! Jeff Skinner flips that up, a little English on it, and the empty net goal gives Canada a 4-1 lead. Simmons drops it back to Calvin DeHaan. His long shot drifts wide, and Konecny reaches for it. Travis Konecny drops it down to Simmons. Wayne Simmons winds across the top. Simmons drops it back for Barrie. Walking in, Tyson Barrie shoots, scores! Tyson Barrie snaps it home. And Canada takes a 1-0 lead, 4.5 minutes in. Move for DeHaan, back to Giroux. Winds his way in, drops it off. Barrie with a quick shot. And Crochel makes the save on him. Another centering pass. McKinnon with a drive, and Crochel makes the save. It trickled through. The puck still loose, they score. Jeff Skinner taps it home. And Canada takes a 2-0 lead. Might have been McKinnon with the last touch. Skinner poking at it. Crochel knew he didn't have it.
Well, he made about 5 unbelievable saves.
And Vlasic back to pick it up. Fired down by Demers. Crochel at to play it. Golicic flies out ahead. Pass broken up and now brought back the other way by Point. Brayden Point drops it off to Konecny. Centering pass for Point, hooks it back in front. Crochel down, and Marner pokes it home. 3-0 Canada. Now throws it back in the corner for Skinner. Now, would you have qualified to play for Italy? I guess you could have, right? Because your grandfather had a passport, right?
Oh, absolutely. Oh.
Now a quick chance there for Giroux, and shoots, rebound, McKinnon scores! Nathan McKinnon's got 2, and it's a 4-0 Canada lead.
Wow, what a pass up the middle of the ice by Calvin DeHaan to spring Claude Giroux, and
ticked away by Music. McKinnon back on it. To the goal line to Marner, back for McKinnon. Feeds it back for Barrie. Marner back across to McKinnon, works in and shoots, scores! And a hat trick for Nathan McKinnon. What a rocket that was to make it 5-0.
Canada's second power. There's no question about that.
Centering pass for Marner, works in. He was knocked off stride there by Robart.
And the life of a guy that's not a #1 goalie.
Now center for Marner. Waits and shoots and scores. He had Groeschel at his mercy. Took his time and fires it home. It's 6-1 Canada.
At some point, I wonder if his heart skipped a beat or if it just stays at 48 beats there.
Now McKinnon with a hat trick already this afternoon. Drops it off for Skinner. Skinner. Look out, scores! That goes off the stick of Music. By Crochel it in. And it's 7-1 Canada.
So in the opener, Skinner scored into the empty net. He lofted.
Wraps it around, and Karnahuov makes the stop. By the way, our Czech brethren, the broadcasters who are in the booth next to us, are taking issue with Konechny's pronunciation.
What do they think it should be?
Konechny. It's a pretty common name in the Czech Republic, apparently. Point with a drive, scores! Braden Point snaps it home, and it's 1-0 Canada.
Well, that young line gets going here early.
Down to Scheifele. And Barry sets things up across the top for Marner. Rink wide, he goes to McKinnon. In fire, scores! Nathan McKinnon with a bullet. And it's 2-0 Canada.
It's a lot like McKinnon's power play goal yesterday, which completed his hat trick.
Feeds it down for Giroux. Claude Giroux across to Barry. In for Giroux, slides it back for Skinner. That goes right on goal. Karnahuov down, and the puck is in. McKinnon might have poked that home. That's another crazy bounce for Jeff Skinner. And it looks like Nate McKinnon tapped it home at the end.
And this is
McKinnon works it back in front. Skinner with a chance. Scores! Jeff Skinner snaps that pass home. No bounce there. That puck was on his stick for a nanosecond. And it's 4-0 Canada. And once when Russia reclaimed it. So ceremonies being held across Europe today to mark that occasion. Tomorrow, the remembrance will be held in Russia. Skinner shoots a pad save. Rebound fired home by Giroux. Claude Giroux, just as the power play had ended, taps it home and makes it 5-0. He plays it back for Vorobey just off the bench. And Karabin with it. Konechny steps back on. One shot for Belarus in that power play came from Lingland. In comes Point. Braden Point pulls it back, shoots, scores! Braden Point with a dandy. And it's 6-0. His second of the game. He plays it back for Vorobey just off the bench. And Karabin with it. Konechny steps back on. One shot for Belarus in that power play came from Lingland. In comes Point. Braden Point pulls it back, shoots, scores! Braden Point with a dandy. And it's 6-0. His second of the game.
3 games.
At the point is Demers. Feeds it down to Marner. Works in. Mitch Marner taps it down. O'Reilly, backdoor pass, and McKinnon was blocked. Demers back with it. Scheifele for McKinnon. Nathan McKinnon feeds it down. O'Reilly works to the backhand shot, scores! Ryan O'Reilly scores in the power play, and Canada takes a 1-0 lead. Schenn, rink wide for Lee. Lee with room, walks in and shoots. The deflected puck goes wide. Skinner back on it. Final minute now, the period. Simmons plays it back for Giroux. Claude Giroux. Back for Lee. Across to Giroux. Giroux in, shoots, scores! Claude Giroux snaps it home, and the game is tied. Of Douay. Now the puck skips off the glass. Konechny. Back to Point. Demers plays it across. Vlasic centers it there for Marner. Marner drops it back. Vlasic has a look along. Wrist shot, that deflected wide. Out the other side, they score!
Oh, what a bounce.
Vlasic shoots and it goes off the end boards, off Hardy, and it's back to Parayko. Back for Marner, walks into the goal line. He goes O'Reilly. 2 chances at it. Hiller can't hang on, and Ryan O'Reilly opens the scoring for Canada. A power play goal, and Ryan O'Reilly is once again money for Canada. For Konechny, down to Lee with a hard shot. Hiller down, backhand shot by Marner. They score! Mitch Marner pokes it home, and it's 2-0 Canada. Giroux down for Simmons. Skinner back on it. 2.5 to go in the period. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Skinner winds it back for Lee. To Skinner. Rink wide. He goes for Giroux. Claude Giroux winds in and drops it back. Lee with a shot tipped right on. Hoagland save. Rebound. Score! Brayden Schenn pokes it home and Canada takes the lead. Drops it back to MacKinnon. MacKinnon trying to find someone in front, playing pitch and catch there with O'Reilly. Goes back to the point instead to Parayko. Parayko, a wrist shot, scores! Colton Parayko with a bullet through traffic. A power play goal to make it 2-0.
Now 8 power play goals for Canada. Back-to-back penalties, back-to-back power play goals.
Out. MacKinnon plays it back to Morrissey. Skinner has that pass go off a skate. Now Matheson a shot, bounce around in front. Scheifele scores! Mark Scheifele taps it home. His first of this World Championship, and it's 3-0 Canada. And Mark Scheifele drops it back, and now Parayko. Marner across, he goes for MacKinnon. Beats it back at the point. Parayko winds and fires, scores! Man, what a bomb from Colton Parayko. Whoa.
Standing dead still, takes the puck on his weak side, pivots his hips, and powders it. 3 power play goals for Canada.
Drops that back for Parayko. Across he goes to Marner. Marner drops it back. Parayko shoots, ripped the stick right out of Christian Forsberg's hand and sent that pinwheeling behind the goal. Now Scheifele sends it back, and a hard shot by O'Reilly. Scores! Ryan O'Reilly power play goal. 5-0 Canada. The works in, shoots, it goes off a leg and wide. And now a chance for Canada on the counterattack. The lead pass finds Mitch Marner. Marner works in, pulls it around, shoots, scores! Mitch Marner snaps it home, and Canada takes a 1-0 lead. It's O'Reilly along with Scheifele and Marner up front. MacKinnon and Parayko on the back end. And there's Parayko with that huge point shot. Plays it across to Marner. Drops it back. Parayko winds and fires, scores! Another bomb from Colton Parayko, and it's 2-1 Canada.
That is awful officiating.
That's rabbit ears and onion skin. Kukanen gets a 10-minute misconduct for abuse of the official.
He thinks that's abuse. That's a brutal call.
Now MacKinnon pulls it back in front, they score! It's Marner again on the power play, and it's 3-1 Canada.
Well, that's probably why they were really upset with the penalty.
Now a drop back, Madison stick breaks, and Sandry kicked that puck away, rebound, score! A Brayden Point gets the gravy bounce and taps it home. It's 4-1 Canada. And Honka works it free for the Finns. Canada's already clinched first place in its group, awaiting the winner of the Latvia-Germany game to see who it'll play in the quarterfinals and where. Now a chance for Duchesne. Bassimia and Billy Lyon. Duchesne loose in front. Scores! Matt Duchesne finally ends the drought and makes it 5-2 Canada. Here's Parayko back with it. Swings it across to MacKinnon. Nathan MacKinnon, a centering pass goes off the stick of O'Reilly into the corner. Now Marner back with it. Mitch Marner winds in, drops it down to O'Reilly. He bobbled it, centers it, Scheifele scores! Mark Scheifele snaps it home on the power play, and Canada has a 1-0 lead. Nothing here in the period. It's been Grubauer who's held the Germans in it. Now a quick shot by Skinner, another glove save by Grubauer. Scheifele plays it back for Matheson, who holds the line for Canada. Mike Matheson. Long wrist shot, Grubauer save, rebound, score! Jeff Skinner! Canada takes a 2-0 lead.
So this was certainly earned by...
Face off won by O'Reilly. Now Parayko sets things up. Lead pass to Marner. In comes Mitch Marner now. Pivots back in the corner. 20 seconds remaining in the power play. Parayko swings it across to McKinnon. A centering pass, score! Tipped home by Scheifele, and Canada's on the board. 17 seconds into the third period. A power play goal gets Canada back within one. Swings it back in the point. Matheson with it now. Mike Matheson long wrist shot knocked down. Morrissey couldn't get a stick on it. And Telegan has it back. Konechny knocks down that clearing attempt. Russians are changing as Konechny comes in. Shoots. Vasilevsky makes the pad save. Back in the point. A long shot by McKinnon goes wide. Here's Konechny back on it. Centers it for McKinnon. Shoots, scores! Nathan McKinnon ties the game. 4:53 to go in the third period. In the third period, and Mesnikov broke his stick. Chance now for Giroux busting in. Claude Giroux works it back in the corner. Giroux got it by Provorov, his Philadelphia teammate. Now Simmons back with it. Taps in the corner to O'Reilly. Barabanov trying to clear it out. Morrissey played it ahead for O'Reilly. O'Reilly swings that rink wide. Mike Matheson with it now. Matheson swings it back in front of O'Reilly. In. Shoots, scores! Ryan O'Reilly gives Canada the lead. A stunning third period comeback. And Ryan O'Reilly with 3:02 to go makes it 3-2. Kuznetsov in across the line, works it in, poke check there by Parayko. O'Reilly has it back. He finds Couturier. Couturier's got an empty net. Couturier scores! Sean Couturier, empty netter, and Canada leads 4-2. And once again, it's Ryan O'Reilly.
It's been so very dangerous. Scheifele will play in the middle of the slot. O'Reilly at the net front. Marner and McKinnon on the flanks, and Parayko right up top.
O'Reilly wins the draw back to Parayko. McKinnon sets it up. Rink wide he goes for Marner. In comes Mitch Marner, a quick shot. Save made by Lundqvist. Rebound, score! O'Reilly pokes it home, and Canada's tied the game.
Lindholm giving it to the official as he should.